I pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
What happened to Paul Ryan, the deficit hawk? Paul Ryan, the deficit hawk, is also a growth advocate. Paul Ryan, the deficit hawk, also knows that you have to have a faster growing economy, more jobs, bigger take-home pay.
Yeah, right. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. That was Chris Wallace interviewing Paul Ryan. I mean, what a phony. It's unbelievable. I'm watching these shows this weekend, and the hallucination continues. This thing about we're going to create a 3% GDP, we're going to grow to 3, maybe 4%, because this tax cut is going to help with the wages and help with job growth. Well, it didn't do that with George Bush. He had to borrow money. It doesn't work like that. It's unbelievable. The jibber jabbers all weekend said the $1.5 trillion cost, that's what it's going to cost. We're going to have $1.5 trillion less in revenue coming to our treasury because we say to the big corporations, oh, hey, we're going to cut your taxes, which is a joke because they don't pay 35%. They pay with all their loopholes that they got from the Congress who they own. The more money they make, the more they own Congress. Their actual tax rate, as I told you before, is 22%. Are you kidding? This idea that we're going to lower it from 35%. No corporation, large corporation, publicly traded company pays 35%. They don't. It's a bunch of malarkey. And these jibber jabbers keep telling us that this market is, this job market's going to explode. That's unbelievable. Last Wednesday, when Republicans finally unveiled their long-awaited tax plan, Cohen and Mnuchin, the architects, their plan, the market was disappointed. We didn't see the GDP. We didn't see the stock market go up. Stock market should go up 200-300 points. Since November of 2016, the market's going up 26% on the anticipation we're going to do a tax cut. Now we put out a tax plan, and everybody fell asleep. The market didn't go up. The market's kind of stalling right now. Oh, it will make a new high every day. Even if it goes up 1 cent just to hit that little mark, because it's geared to go there, it's manipulated to get there. But last Wednesday, this tax cut really disappointed the market. Mr. Market didn't like it, and Mr. Market shouldn't like it. These gangsters, Cohen and Mnuchin, screwed the middle-class taxpayer. These deductions. It's unbelievable. Lowering the corporate tax rate from 35 to 20%, okay, as I said, will cause the revenue to go down $1.5 trillion. Now, how did Mnuchin and Cohen decide to pay for this? The middle class. who live in the three largest blue states, New York, New Jersey, and California, who supported Hillary in 2016, they're going to pay. They're going to pay half of it. They will be paying half of it. They got capped. Their local and state tax deduction is getting capped now. 10%, $10,000, that's it. So they're getting screwed. That's why the market didn't rally. That's why the market is not rallying. Oh, it rallies a little bit every day just to keep making new highs every day. But the market didn't like it. And it shouldn't like it. Because then they came out and said, oh, well, the other half, we're going to screw the middle class and the blue states. They're going to have to pay for half the 1.5 trillion. But the other half, don't worry about it. It will pay itself, which is a bunch of nonsense. It's not going to pay itself. This is going to pay itself because they're going to create these jobs, increase wages, which will grow the economy fast enough to absorb the increase in the deficit and the national debt. What are you, nuts? Impossible. The tax cuts didn't work for Bush. How many times have I told you that? Why did Cohen and Mnuchin tell the president? Why did he lie to the president? Why did these guys lie to the president that the tax cuts will pay for themselves when they won't? When Bush had to borrow money to pay for his own tax cuts. Yeah, Cohen and Mnuchin tells the president not to worry. We'll get the middle class paying half, and the rest is going to be fine. We're going to create all these jobs. My question would have been, if I was the president, well, wait a minute. Bush had to go borrow money. Why are we going to be so lucky? Why is it going to be different this time? Why are we going to be so lucky we don't have to borrow money? Are you kidding? In fact, the reason why the market isn't going up is because our yearly deficit will rise from $550 billion a year to $1.4 trillion. And the national debt will rise by $10 trillion over the next 10 years, and that's going to be added to our existing $20 trillion national debt. That's $30 trillion. And you think you're going to grow the economy 3% with $30 trillion sitting on top of our head? Are you kidding? This is nuts. Look, the American middle class is the economic engine behind our economic GDP growth. It always has been. It always has been. But unless we get the middle class and small businesses, unless we get them to prosper again, a 3% GDP growth is not possible. You need the middle class. You need the small business. And it's not going to happen. You can't have 75% of our workforce working from paycheck to paycheck and expect a 3% GDP growth. Friday, 232,000 jobs. Do you know that was a record amount of waiters and bartenders? But boy, nobody talked about that this weekend when they were talking about the job numbers. Just like the liberal Democrats on TV, they don't talk about Hillary and the uranium deal. Nor do the financial guys talk about, wait a minute, what happened on Friday? We had 232,000 jobs. What good are they? They're all waitress and bartender jobs. That's amazing. If you look to what has been behind the economic growth under Bill Clinton and Reagan before him, it was growth in worker productivity. But for that to occur, CEOs took their profits, took their tax savings, and plowed it back into capital investment. That has not happened for 10 years because they're plowing their money back in their pocket. We do not have a real plan. Here's another reason why we're not going to grow 3%. Don't believe them when you hear this. We're going to grow GDP 3% because of all these jobs. Not going to happen because we don't have a real plan for health care. And the cost of our health care is gobbling up all the wages. So how can you grow to 3%? It's a lie. You can't have the nation's debt increasing 7 times faster than your economic growth, and you have health care going up so fast, so quickly, so expensive, eating up everybody's wages, and over 70% of the workforce is going from paycheck to paycheck, expect to grow the economy 3%. We are being fed such a lie now, and so isn't the president. He's being fed a big fat lie. We'll be right back after this break, and we'll see how we can make some money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Are you an investor or considering investing in the stock market? At philsgang.com, we offer a multitude of comprehensive stock investing services and professional support to our members. With philsgang.com, you get professional guidance on basic and advanced technical stock analysis. And just like the pros, you will gain the knowledge to recognize stock buy and sell patterns. Unlike other services available, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team host daily interactive live streaming investing webinar classes and programs. You get Phil's Gang timely notifications on your phone or mobile device. And all Phil's Gang material is archived so you will never miss a beat. Plus, philsgang.com offers the best real-time stock charts for long-term investors. With clear charts, in-depth reports, and Phil's recommendations, philsgang.com makes it easy to learn and monitor your portfolio anytime from anywhere. If you're passionate about securing your financial future, check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Okay, ladies, listen up. This message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your families, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. Sounds complicated? Well, truthfully, it's not. With Phil's Gang daily market investing instructions and educational investing guidance, you too can achieve the goals of financial freedom. Each week, philsgang.com posts up-to-the-minute videos that walk you through your stock investments. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits. Plus, all Phil's Gang material is archived, so you'll never miss a beat.
Anyone that's listening, do something for yourself. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. Invest in yourself.
Now that you've taken care of everyone else, isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Well, we're talking about how we're being promised we're going to grow the economy at least by 3% because the tax cuts are going to create all these jobs. That's not true. It's not possible. When your jobs, 70% are non-productive service jobs. The jobs we got on Friday, the 232,000 jobs, I think it was, the majority of those jobs were bartenders and waitress jobs. Can you imagine bartending and waitress? We haven't changed. That hasn't changed. 261,000. And most all of them, the majority, were bartenders. Are you kidding? Service jobs. Those are called non-productive service jobs. We got to get back to construction jobs, manufacturing jobs, drilling, and mining. We got to get back into that sector. When you can't get back into that sector, you're only left with these lousy service jobs. And when you have 70% of your jobs non-productive, you can't grow. You can't grow wages. You can't grow the economy. It doesn't work. The only way we're going to grow, if they put in this tax cut, the corporations are mandated to shift their profits, to shift their, at least the tax savings they're going to give them, into capital investment. They got to put a mandate in. They can't use it for stock buybacks. A tool, which they always use artificially to inflate the bottom line profits, earnings. And and that's what drives the fake share price up. But it's not sustainable. How they sustain it is by keep printing money and injecting into the market, It's like a shark if it stops swimming. Now, over the weekend, President Trump said, and I couldn't believe he came out and said this, that he says, this whole stock market since November, it's up about 26%. That's because of me, he says. Now, that's good news for us because that's saying he's going to keep this market going up. He's detaching the stock market from the company. So, in other words, the stock market of GE, whatever the price of GE, has nothing to do with what GE does anymore. It's taken the banks, the insurance companies, the hedge funds, and they're just going to, they're group thinkers, and they just decide which industrial stock they're going to buy. And then it goes up. There's nothing to do. These stocks no longer have anything to do with the performance of the company. Nothing. I mean, it's a joke.
The flood of earnings continues next week, and that means it will be almost impossible for you to take everything in and make rational decisions. During the cacophony of earnings season, don't make any snap judgments. Wait until you've heard the conference calls before you do anything, any trading.
Are you kidding? He expects you to sit and listen to the conference call? Are you nuts? I was telling the people at my webinar this weekend, I showed them two charts. And I showed them the investors who are looking for action and want to trade. I show them the one chart and what they have to do. But I said, after halfway through, I said, "Why? You don't need to do any of that. When it turns green, you buy. When it turns red, you get out of it. It's that simple." And the best thing, if you're really busy, is just to buy the spiders. See, one thing we know, that the Trump is going to continue to manipulate the stock market upward, and you've got to re-engage the market. If you're not back into this market, you're going to miss a whole huge rally. The only thing that will crash this market will be if something happens like in China. Something drastic in China. But otherwise, you're not going to wake up in the morning and the market's going to be down 300-400 points. That's not going to happen. The technology today doesn't allow that to happen. Now, some stocks, I'm going to start a group of stocks today called the industrials. XLI is the symbol. And I'm going to go through these every day, and then and XLI is the actual symbol for the group of wonderful stocks like Johnson & Johnson, 3M, Eaton, United Technology, and we're going to buy them as a basket. And I'll let you know we're going to buy them or sell them short, and then I go do a video on it, and you just do exactly what I say in that video. We still have our other stocks, which were our other ETFs, which are working beautifully, as well as some individual stocks. All you have to do is follow my video. That's all you have to do. And all we're doing is following the money flow. And oil now is really, we have done so well with oil. Incredible. Our stocks, our oil stocks that nobody wanted last year, starting at the end of last year, beginning of this year, are just going crazy. Oil's back up now. Oil's running again. And for example, I love the refineries, and I stay with the refineries. I don't jump all over. And the refineries, right now, one of my favorites is MRO. We bought it in September when it turned green. You know what it is today? It's up 45%. So all you have to do is follow me and do exactly what I'm telling you to do with that individual stock. You don't send me money. Look, the economy is going to suck. The economy is going to get worse. Trying to turn this economy is like turning a Queen Mary. It's not going to happen. He's going to need 2 terms to turn this thing. This economy has been driven into the ground because you lost the middle class person. The middle class, we're losing the middle class. You got to have the middle class. I mean, they are important. You can't have an economy without the middle class. The businesses need a middle class customer. And they've got to be making money. They got to be consuming. It's that easy. So in the meantime, what are you going to do? Well, you've got to make some money. You got to, when you're 4 years away or 5 years or 10 years away from retirement, you know you haven't got enough money. Well, we got a solution. Try it. Just join my gang. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, and follow the videos. And you have them all day long. The video of your favorite ETF or your video of your favorite stock that we're engaged with. It's so simple, so easy. Call 877-600-GANG. More when we get back here on Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008, 2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month, or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you've put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Families already have a running start on real tax relief.
That's not true. That's not true. That is not true. What good is the tax relief going to be if they can't get a good job? They got to make the money first to pay the taxes. And the middle class that has a job, they're going to be capped for that deduction on taxes, local and state, $10,000. That's no good. That's no good. I like the idea of dropping the rate on businesses, small businesses, from 39.6% down to 25%. That's terrific. But the problem is, small businesses, they're struggling. They don't have people coming into their stores. Stores are closing left and right. Just look at all the malls. Now, in the meantime, while that's happening, and we understand that, we still need to make money. So if you go and buy a stock, because what you hear the jibber jabbers tell you, or you read in Barron's, or you hear on Fox on the weekend, and they're telling you to buy some stock, it's gibber. It's all gibberish. Because the economy's not like it used to be. The economy has been taken over. The economy has been totally taken. The stock market is not the economy. We keep talking about that. So what I try to get across to you is that with the charting that I do, in the algorithms in the chart I design, it gives you a green and red color coding. It tells you when to buy, when to get out. Try it just for a month and just follow the stocks that I'm engaged in or the ETFs. You don't pay me. You don't have any. We don't take your money. We're not a fund. If you decide to buy, let's say you decide to buy the industrials, XLI. This is a new one. I'm just starting today, so it'll be a great time to get started. XLI. I'm also starting golds again. I believe the golds are going to really take off again. And let me tell you why. Because the dollar has been going up, and the dollar can't keep going up. Trump needs a weak dollar because Trump, he's afraid if that dollar keeps on going up, then the large corporations, they can't sell their goods overseas. And when they can't sell their goods overseas, that explodes our deficit. We're not selling enough goods. We're buying more goods from China than we're selling to them because we don't have the tariffs on that we need. So what happens is that if we continue to keep a strong dollar, then we keep buying more of their goods, which we have to borrow the money from them to buy their goods. Isn't that stupid? Boy, that's stupid, but that's what we do. So we got to stop with that. He's either got to start putting up, start raising the tariffs. He's got to do something, but here's what he's going to do immediately. He's going to drop the dollar, and I can see it now because the bank stocks aren't going up. And this is what I do for my gang. The bank stocks have stopped going up. And I told my banks, I've been watching it for now about 2 weeks. I said, look at this. The banks aren't going up. And you can see on the 10-year Treasury yield why. Because they're starting to buy investors, especially they're starting to buy treasuries. People are coming back and buying treasuries. And when they come back and buy treasuries, bank stocks don't go up. Bank stocks go up when people sell their treasury and shift into the stock market to buy bank stocks. Bank stocks lead the way. That's not happening. So that means we're starting to see gold start coming back. Gold mining stocks. So we'll take the ETF, gold mining stocks, if you want to join today, and I'm going to start watching that for us. GDX is the symbol. And I'll keep my eye on that. And that's an aggregate of some real nice mining stocks, just like I did with our oil refiners. Our refiners are up 30%, 40%, just simply using the chart that tells us when to buy and when to sell. So gold, if he doesn't get that dollar back down, he's going to be in trouble. Trump's got to get that dollar down, or the next quarter we're going to have terrible earnings. He doesn't want that. So again, he's got a real problem here. And he knows it. So he says, all I'm going to do is keep the stock market going up. Because I can't fix the middle class. He knows he can't fix the middle class. It's going to take too long. So he's going to drive the market up, making everybody think they're wealthy because the stock market's going up. So you got to engage this market. I'm begging you, engage in this market. You're going to lose. If you don't come back in this market, you got to be nuts. Now, the biggest problem we have is the national debt. We never cut the national debt. And this tax cut is not cutting the national debt. We're going to be adding to it. And here's the real problem. I told you the reasons why the economy is not going to grow to 3%. I could stay here all day and give you all the reasons, even more reasons. But here's the real problem. It's the national debt is the problem. When you have a big national debt like we do, and here's what's really funny. We talk about the middle class is getting screwed because of the tax cuts by losing a portion of their deductions because they're putting a cap on of $10,000. Well, what about the young generation? Let's talk about them. unbeknown to them, they're getting screwed, is they are getting all the pain, all the consequences that goes with a high national debt. It shifts to them, and they had nothing to do with it. So all the older generation, including Wall Street banksters, hedge funds, the hedge funds managers, insurance companies, the big banks, all the banking cartel, they're all responsible for the collapse of this economy. And the biggest problem with the national debt, that the middle class are going to, and the young folks are taking the pain and the consequences. A higher national debt will rise over $10 trillion over the next 10 years, and add that to our $20 trillion existing national debt, that's $30 trillion. That means the annual deficit will increase from $550 billion a year to $1.4 trillion. How are you going to grow the economy? So they're going to have to grow the stock market to keep our attention away from this stuff. The pain includes, for our young adults, think about it. When you have this huge national debt, they're going to keep adding to it. The pain that's going to be shifted from the old people to the young people is future income and living standards. They're going to drop like a flying crowbar because of national debt. Our young, they're getting robbed. The young generation getting robbed from an economy with productivity. And therefore, their wages and salaries will not increase, nor will their job opportunities. The higher national debt causes interest rates to rise. When rates go up on short-term debt, like credit cards, student loans, auto loans, small businesses, business loans, that means that they're screwed. The younger generation will find it harder and harder to afford for themselves and their family basic needs, like health insurance, food, clothing, education. All of this, that we're going to grow this economy, is so silly, it's ridiculous. Not until we get the middle class back in shape, and that comes with jobs, and that's why we should have just cut the payroll tax, what we should have done. The higher national debt is going to really take our youth, and they're going to make them debt slaves. They're already debt slaves with student loans. Think about it. We are debt slaves, especially our youth. They get out of college, they're in debt. They buy a house, they're in debt. If they can't buy a house, they're renting. I mean, just think about it. Our government is borrowing $1 million a minute. $1 million a minute? How can you grow this economy 3 to 4% when our government's borrowing $1 million every 60 seconds? And I mean, hello? Does anybody get it? So that's what robs our youth. It's unbelievable. So what we got to do is let's just stick with the stock market, get into the game, and when it keeps going up for the next 8 years, make money. That's all you can do.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information, including the ever so popular Daily Information Sharing Live Market webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is tight and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. And sign up today.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Here's what's going to happen. They know that the stock market, they can't fix this economy. It's going to take too long because the middle class is the economy. And Obama destroyed the middle class. It takes a long time to turn it around. So what they're going to do is make sure that the stock market continues to go up because 99.999% of the people think the stock market reflects the economy. That's how Trump's going to get reelected. And I don't blame him because he has the Republican, which he's supposed to be in, they control the House and the Senate, and they're screwing him. So what he's going to do is just drive this market. And this market will just keep going up. So again, I'm telling you to re-engage. Join my gang. It's $39.95. And then why don't you follow me, okay, in the stocks or the ETFs that I and my gang members are engaged in. Give you an example. Listen to what Kramer says here about Nike. This is a joke.
Yes, we think Nike's an interesting story right now. Obviously one of the most well-known brands in the world. And we think it's an interesting example of the disconnect that we see sometimes between short-term market sentiment and long-term business fundamentals. Long-term, we still see their brand.
What the hell is short-term fundamentals and short-term, what did he say? Whatever he said. He made himself sound intelligent. I know that, right? But he isn't. He comes up with a story. Well, we have the brand, and there's a difference between the short-term marketing brand and the short-term business part of the brand. What the heck is that? Who cares? It's all jibber-jabber. Here's all we did. We already bought Nike. He's a little late. Nike, it turned green. it turned green back in October. And my gang members who used the chart, the color-coded chart, it turned from red to green. They're still in it today, and they're up 10%. But the beautiful thing is they don't have to worry about losing that money. They don't have to worry one morning they wake up and the whole stock collapsed on them. They will be out before that happens because the algorithms in that chart tell you when the institutions are pulling their money out. And when they pull their money out, unless it's earnings, if it's an earnings, that's different. You shouldn't be in the stock anyways during earnings. So Nike, we've already owned it. So each night, again, you just go to my site or during the day where there is a video on your stock that we are engaged in or your ETF. How simple is that? It's so simple. So gold is going to start because Trump has got to drive the dollar back down. He's got to drive the dollar back down. And when he does QE, he's going to kill the dollar. And he will do QE. And by the way, I told you that the national debt has set up tremendous pain and consequences for our youth. But that's being shifted out of the older generation. They shifted to the young, screwing them. It's so bad, it's unbelievable. But the other thing you got to remember is that quantitative easing, when he does QE, it destroys the middle class. It reduces wage growth. Wait till he comes out and explains. Wait till they come out again and say QE. Oh, QEs, you're going to have all, like the last time. We're going to have all kinds of jobs. They always spin this. You're going to have all kinds of jobs and wages are going to increase. That's a bunch of nonsense. Wages increase and jobs increase if you have a strong middle class, if you have companies that are taking their profits and driving it right into all those profits back into productivity, into new equipment. That's when you get a strong economy. Get a strong economy when you have savings. They're not doing anything with savings. Savings is still at near zero, for God's sakes. You got to have strong savings. But guess what happens? Strong savings, we need strong savings so that the middle class can start up new businesses. It's new businesses that create 75% of the jobs. But that's not happening. New businesses are having a tough time because they can't get financing. Isn't that ridiculous? You got to open up money for them. You got to create an environment for small business so they can have access to capital. Their access to capital has been shut off since Obama put in that Dodd-Frank bill. And if you don't have middle class open up startup businesses, which create most of our best jobs, then you're not going to have an economy that's going to grow. So it all comes back to the same thing. Forget the economy growing. Forget all these false promises. And by the way, I don't understand why Trump is listening to these people on Wall Street who he brought in to guide him. He's going to fire them. You watch. I'll bet you he ends up firing Mnuchin. And I guarantee he's going to fire at least Cohen because he's going to find out they've been lying to him. So anyway, so we got Nike. That's a good opportunity. And another good opportunity, as I said, is GDX. Okay? GDX, again, once that starts turning green and you get right on the ground floor with it, why don't you join the gang tonight, and when I start with the gold mining stocks, the ETF, start following me. And we did this last year. And some of our golds were up like 40, 50, 80%. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you it's going to be up 80% this year. I'm not guaranteeing you every gold stock we get it, or ETF, okay, we get it. And when I say, for example, like here, like MRO, we're up 45%, MPC 21%, the S&P ETF 5%. Not every gang member gets in the minute it turns green. I'm not saying they do. They don't have to. The important thing is to get out when it turns red. But the important thing is to understand that when they do QE, they are going to do QE because they can't grow the economy. It's impossible with the national debt. And the problem is it reduces wage growth, the QE, it destroys the middle class, and that's what QE has been doing. Do you remember when Bush got up and said, no other president has so many people living in homes like me? Remember when he said that? He was in Atlanta. This is the first time in history we have more people living in housing than ever before. Well, what he didn't say was, but there was no equity in those homes. He also didn't say, which he should have, we put people in homes that shouldn't be in the homes, and it blew up. Well, this is exactly what's going on right now with the stock market. He comes out with the stock market, all these guys, and say, well, look at the stock market making new highs every day. We're up 700 new highs already this month. It's silly. But it's the same thing. What's keeping the stock market up is not profits. It's keeping the stock market up is a printing machine to print money, to give it to the banks, give it to insurance companies, hedge funds, to go buy stocks. Stock buybacks. That's what's keeping it up. And they're going to keep doing this. And you're not going to be in the market? You got to be out of your mind. So one of the things that you've got to understand about this market, we can't grow. It's just the economy can't grow. It's impossible until the middle class gets squared away. And boy, the middle class is so important. And they got to focus on the middle class. Because remember, all our innovators, our inventors, all our entrepreneurs, they come from the middle class. They don't come from the 1 percentile who inherited his money. It's always the middle class individual. They have the tenacity. They come up with all the innovation. They come up with the business ideas. They're hungry. Not some person who works for the government, and it's the middle class. Never tell a middle-class entrepreneur he can't do something. Never do that. It's not in his vocabulary. The middle class has a different mindset. See, the poor, their mindset is they're poor, and they look for handouts. The middle class thinks differently. And that's why they're so important. And Obama did not hurt the middle class. Because he didn't want the middle class to survive. Because he wants people he wanted people to be dependent on government. Well, Trump wants the middle class to survive. But it's going to take a long time. So the best thing to do, if you want to create money, you want to create value, just try it for 30 days and start out tonight. And I'll start out with the gold mining stocks and the industrial stocks. GDX is one symbol, XLI is the industrial symbol. And every day, I will do a video, and you do exactly what I tell you to do. Remember, we don't manage stocks. We manage our money. And you got control. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. You get engaged back into the stock market. Believe me, it's only going to go one way, up.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. It's up to me to make my dreams. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in